It's the very, very late show with Johnny Hale! Welcome to the very, very late show with Johnny Hale. Well, you all may have heard that there have been some interesting witch trials going on in Salem, Massachusetts. Do we have anyone from our audience from the Salem area? Anyone? Woo! Alright, good to see y'all here tonight. Well, we have two guests that have been accused of being witches from these trials here with us today. Abigail Williams and John Proctor. And that's our Giles Corey band. Let's bring out our first guest, Abigail Williams. So Abby, good to have you on the show. You're looking great today. Thank you. So tell me, I hear you've been appointed one of the court officials in Salem. Tell us about those experiences.
Well, I'm just appalled that people have been turning from God and doing the devil's work. It can be really frightening at times. I mean, you just don't know when the spirits are going to come out and be sent to you. I mean, just last week, Elizabeth Proctor, we condemned her, and we found out that she had a hobbit with a needle in it.
But how does a doll pose a threat?
Well, it wasn't just any doll. When they found it, the needle was in the same area where I had been stabbed the same night.
You were stabbed? Do tell.
Well, I was innocently having dinner with my dear uncle, and when all of a sudden a sharp pain shot through me in this area. Yes. After the excruciating pain had caused me to collapse to the ground, I found a needle lodged in this area.
Well, Abby, what's the significance of this area?
The other side.
This area.
You fools! It is the same spot that the needle was found in the doll. Elizabeth was sending her spirit out to get poor innocent me.
Poor innocent you? Oh. What about my poor innocent wife that you sent to her doom? Oh! More weight!
He does have a point. How do you feel about sending good people to death row? Martha Corey was not innocent. You were the one who said she was reading suspicious books and causing you to forget your prayers. I'm just doing what's right, what's good for Salem. I'm a saint.
I wasn't trying to accuse my wife of being a witch. I was simply trying to strike up a conversation about literature. You know, rhetoric, argumentation, the basics. More weight!
Epic fail.
Well, Abby, didn't your uncle catch you dancing in the forest with, Tibby? They call you what? Yeah, Tibby. Weren't you dancing in the forest with Tibby? The spirits! They're taking over me! It's you!
What?
All right, on with the show. Keep making noise. All right. Well, for our next guest on the show today, we have. Oh, hello. Are you Mary Warren? What? Rooted. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Rooted. Prudence, why are you wearing sunglasses? What's sunglasses? Well, Abby, how you're involved in these. Abby's a liar. What? Abby's a liar. She's a fibber. What do you mean Abby's a liar? She's a fibber.
What?
Fibber.
What?
Fibber.
Liar!
Fibber.
Liar!
Fibber.
Liar!
Fibber.
Liar!
Here you have a thing with that little freak that just walked out here a few minutes ago. Huh? Okay. Well, so you're accusing the Salem court of being a fraud?
I'm not accusing, I know.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I got Mary Warren to confess, but she obviously fell under peer pressure because that homewrecker was antagonizing her.
Well, I hear you also got accused of witchcraft.
It's rigged, man. It's rigged.
It's rigged.
It's rigged.
How is it rigged?
Well, it's just a bunch of lying, prissy teenage girls. And I don't appreciate being backstabbed by them.
Well, you know, John, then maybe you should just confess that you're a witch so you don't die?
Well, see, I thought about confessing, but then they just wanted me to put my name and ruin my name. I'm not going to do that to my family and my boys.
But John, you could die.
Well, I don't feel worthy enough to die next to her.
John, you could die.
I can't die next to Rebecca Nurse.
John, you just... You can die, John Proctor. You can die.
You're the one that helped. You started helping. Now you want me to confess? Amateur.
That is so different. That was before I knew what a great guy you were. Well, you'd be thrown into a pool.
What?
You want to be thrown into a pool?
Excuse me?
I think that's a yes. You know what time it is, honey.
If Proctor floats, he's a witch. But if he doesn't, he's innocent. I think he's gonna sink. What do you think, guys?
Is this enough wind for you, Giles?
It's like 32 degrees outside.
So are you ready?
I didn't agree to this.
All right, 1, 2.
Well, looks like he's innocent. What? Tune in next time for our exciting interview with Huckleberry Finn and our top 10 subjects in an occasional paper. It's all here on The Johnny Hale Show. Good night, everyone.
All right, on with the show. Keep making noise. All right, well, for our next guest, Cammy, why are you still saying Yeah, Tibby. Weren't you dancing in the forest with Tibby? The spirits! You need to pull it out!
Okay, well, you know that episode of Family Guy, like that part where Meg is like embarrassed of her family? So she takes them on the Diane whatever show, and then there's like the guy and the girl before they're on, and the guy's like, well, I have to be perfectly honest with you. I'm a horse. And she's like, oh my god, you're